Madam Lu, His Majesty requests you to come and announce the decree.
I thank you, Steward.
This way.
Madam Lu? So from today on, I'll be of exactly the same rank as Madam Lu and Madam Wang?
John, I know you don't want her here, but Jen is really talented. If you let her talent go to waste, it'll be your mistake and a loss for Northern Qi.
Highness, I've been thinking I won't waste her. I was narrow-minded, but now even if I apologize, she'll ignore me.
No, she won't. She's only angry for the moment. Anyway, she's back in the palace. And you have to be humble. Take the initiative and greet her. She's reasonable. She'll get over it.
Greetings, Madam Lu. Congratulations on your promotion.
She will run 3 departments. First, the accounts division, the apparel division, and she will run the management of treasures. All staff follow the palace rules. Those who do not will be punished.
Yes, Madam.
Madam Lu, make a speech.
Sure. I'm thankful to His Majesty for appointing me. I shall be prudent and work very hard. That is all I wish to say. Compared to you all, I'm junior. I hope we can all be diligent and work well together.
We will follow you.
Brother Shen, you asked me to meet you?
I heard of your job. I have news.
What is it?
I brought my mother from the temple. Did you have some questions?
How'd you know?
Dan Yang told me. Come on. Mom, like I said, Jen wants to ask you about her benefactor.
Ah, yes. Jen, Jia Yan told me you're looking for this person. You are a good child. Since your dad's last words, you've been looking everywhere. Go ahead, ask your questions. I will tell you whatever I can.
Well, they left this behind. I heard that it came from the palace. I would like you to help me take a look at it. You think it's true?
Xinhua, bring my hair accessories.
Yes.
The 9 Phoenix.
You know its name. The 9 Phoenix hairpin. Empress Dowager and Empress Yu gave these to female officials. Miss Xu, she also has one. The others, they've all passed away.
I asked an official to check the palace register, and none of the former emperor's 5th rank officials was my benefactor. Could they have given this hairpin to anyone else?
Definitely not. This kind of pin is made of gold. These hairpins are exquisite, symbols of status and honor. And when I got married to Duke Shen, this was a dowry item. I doubt anybody else would have one. Jen, don't worry too much. For since your benefactor gave you this hairpin, you'll always have an affinity with the Shen family. If you can marry in the future,
Mother.
You're just as stubborn as a piece of wood.
Madam Shen, it has been a pleasure meeting you today, but I have other matters to see to. It's getting late. I have to hurry back.
I'll take you.
Oh, just wait. Also, I just remembered something. There is an old rule that second-rank concubines' handmaidens get the perks of fifth-rank officials. With no official position, I'm getting old now. My memory fades. So check the register. And your benefactor may have been handmaiden of the late emperor's concubine.
Thanks, Brother Shen. I'm leaving. This is Madam Shen's. Have it back.
She gave it to you. Just wear it.
No, I can't. A family heirloom? If she hadn't insisted, I wouldn't have...
It's payment for me tricking you here. Recently, we've been going out because I've been trying really hard to make you like me. But I know that even if you're angry at Prince Changguang, you won't fall for me. I've dreamed that maybe one day you would fall for me. I'd be able to take you to my residence and tell Mom, you're the woman I love. I told her today she'd meet her future daughter-in-law. I told you that I just wanted you to come by and meet my mother. I did lie, but I don't regret it.
Brother Shen, you said that I was your sister.
Don't worry. From today, I am nothing but your loyal brother.
Brother. Thank you. I'm sorry. This is all I can give.
Relax. This is the last time.
Stay here.
It's hurting! Highness, let go!
Shut up. You saw nothing here. You will say nothing.
When will you forgive him?
Not sure. But that is my decision. I'm leaving now.
Highness! Going to Qingjing Hall? Miss Lu isn't there! Highness! 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 What's wrong, Highness? Somebody help! Prince Changguang has fainted!
Madam, are you there? Please open the door. It's Ling Long. Madam!
Linglong,
Prince Changguang, he's vomiting blood. He suddenly vomited blood and scared Yuan Lu.
yes, Consort Xiao.
Wait a moment. We must speak.
Yes, but Consort Xiao, Zhan is...
John is resting now. Come with me.
But...
I won't repeat it. You know why he vomited blood? He told His Highness he planned to tell Minister Lu, you are not his daughter. But just then, he saw you hugging Shen Jiayan.
He did? Impossible. I'll explain it.
Hold it! John must not be disturbed now. I won't allow you to hurt him again.
There's nothing between Shen Jiayan and me.
Even so, I plan to make you leave John.
Consort Shao, what do you mean by that?
Lu Zhen, you are not suitable for him. Do you know why I helped my sister-in-law to forge the decree to arrange their marriage? It isn't simply because you've taken my place in John's heart. It's because she and I know you're not right for him. You come from a low family, and you wouldn't be able to help John out in court. You don't think about him. You don't possess the qualities of an imperial spouse. Can you see Hanguang Hall? Well, John's wife will own that place, like I do. But instead, that place isn't just splendor, you know. There are countless sacrifices, too. I was a princess. My mother always said that to be an empress, I must learn sacrifice. You don't get it. John wanted you out of this place, but for your own good. But you spitefully flirted with Shen Jiayan and caused John to vomit blood.
I didn't mean to do that.
I'm worried about something else. John loves you. For your sake, he has put his life in grave danger. Like your coma. It made him deranged. He forgot the state. If he was a normal man, then fine. But he's not. He's the crown prince. He's the future emperor. So Lu Zhen, you're just a femme fatale. That's all you are to him.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I feel bad for having to do this to you. But in my mind, John used to be my dearest lover. Now he's my dearest brother-in-law. So, I've no choice. You must leave. Renyang.
Leave where? What are you doing?
I won't kill you. They will take you to a place where nobody can find you. And when John has a new princess, you'll be freed.
You can't do that!
I'm sorry, but it's what I have to do.
Let go! Let go! Dad! Dad!
Jen! I'm here. Jen, His Highness and I heard just now. Don't worry. From now, nobody can force you to do anything.
Oh, Dan, there's nothing between Shen Jiayan and me.
I know. I saw you. I'm not angry at all. Cheyenne's right. I was selfish. Jen, I'd like to apologize to you. I shouldn't have planned your future for my own motives, or ignored your efforts, or made you leave your career. His Highness said, you might be a woman, but you're tougher than any man. I shouldn't try to confine you in my household and waste your talent. Jen, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Really? You won't force me to leave?
Of course. From now on, I won't force you to do anything you don't want. Listen to me. I have sorted out my thinking. When I first met you, you were smart. You were brave. Not just that, but you had a stronger will than any man. You made me helpless, If I forced you to be a meek and docile girl, then you wouldn't be my Jen.
But I'm not that good.
You are. To me, you are the perfect gift from heaven. So the only thing for me to do is to love you.
Consort Xiao, you've told me just how you feel. I'd like to tell you this. Maybe my status will never be the same as yours, but I love Zhan just as much as you do. I might not have a wealthy family, but I've become a 5th rank official on my own. I'll do my best to help His Highness so Northern Qi will prosper. I believe Zhan could be proud of such a wife, very proud. I'm not inferior to those from prominent families. Consort Xiao, you told me that Hanguang Hall's about sacrifice. But what I see is that His Majesty adores you. You wounded him deeply before, in your greed for things that aren't yours anymore. But he still cares for you, deeply, truly. You said, Zhan loves me deeply. But doesn't he feel the same about you? So, Zhan loving me isn't a bad thing. I won't be his burden. I won't feel inferior. I will just make every effort to become stronger. Listen, Consort Xiao, I'll take good care of Zhan. Be a good wife, forever. I won't make you worry about us.
Highness, listen. Jen and I hope for your blessing. We hope our love lasts like yours, and we can grow old, all together.
You have my blessing, both as your emperor and your brother.
So that's it then. If you really want to be a good princess, you have much to learn. When you're free, come to Hanguang Hall.
I will.
As you left the palace, I couldn't give you this yin seal. There are 2 seals, yin and yang. In internal affairs, the yang's with me. We can use them separately, for ordinary decrees. But if it involves promotion, big spending, or imperial concubine matters, then both must be used together.
I didn't expect I'd ever be holding such an important item.
I didn't expect the maid I chased out of the palace before would grow up to become a respected official.
Madam, I ask you to show me guidance.
We'll be learning from each other. Truly, I'm delighted to give you the yin seal. Because I'd love to see Lu Qinchang's face. That would be a picture.
What is this? Why didn't I know? You should tell me!
Madame Wang wanted it secret. She divided the 6 divisions between Lu Zhen and her, while you rested outside the palace. I only had the chance to visit today. Apparel accounts and the treasury, Lu Zhen is running them.
Oh, damn! Those were my divisions. B. Go and tell Her Majesty that I've recovered, and I have her cosmetics accounts. She must summon me.
Yes.
Good. Do it just like you've planned.
Madam, I have to register for the civil service exam soon. Can I...
Oh, civil service? I forgot to tell you. You needn't take the exam. I have plans for you.
But...
Don't worry. I won't be unfair. Actually, I had it planned. But... It's late! I have to go.
Madam, do you really dislike me that much? Welcome home.
I entrusted you to check on the palace finances. Your progress?
Your Majesty, I've checked the internal affairs accounts. I found the accounts of the harem are a mess, mainly because, in the past, Madame Lo had all of the purchasing authority. Madame Qin in accounts always did Madame Lo's bidding. Because of Madame Qin, the palace accounts are in a mess. You'll only have a new state of affairs, with an overhaul. Highness, here's my memorandum. Take a look.
This looks good. You may proceed, and I'll back you up.
Yes. Majesty, this is a big deal. And there's a kiln shipment. I don't believe I can manage both tasks together. So, will you issue a decree? First, reinstate my teacher, Madame Du, to run the treasury. And, when the time's right, I will promote my maid Linglong to be 8th rank, so she can replace Madame Qin.
That's all fine. I'll issue a decree. Announce it any time. Well, promote Dan Yang as well. She'll help you. It's fine.
Well, Dan Yang is loyal, but so far inexperienced.
That's okay. We are lacking in loyal people. Besides, with a teacher like you, she will turn out just fine. Let Dan Yang help run apparel, and her promotion. I'll appoint her to 8th rank. That's enough for now.
Yes, I thank you on behalf of Dan Yang. I thank you.
Don't mention it.
First rank palace maid He Dan Yang is promoted to 8th rank female official.
Thanks, madam. Thank you so much. Hey, sister! Give my face a slap. Can you believe I'm an official? Maybe I'm only dreaming. Madam, our statuses are different now. Don't call me sister. But... Linglong, are you sad? Look at how smug she's being. Working under a stupid girl like her. Linglong, do you accept that? It should be you. But Madame Lu chose to promote Dan Yang. She wouldn't even permit you to take the exam. I know. Why don't you try and find someone else to recommend you? No need. Thank you for your thoughts. Linglong, think about it. You've worked so hard. You had to switch jobs for Lu Zhen from treasury right to apparel. She's been promoted lots. And you? You're still a first-rank maid. If you miss this opportunity, when you leave next year, your family is poor. Your parents dead. You'll be 24 years old then. Who can you marry? Lu Zhen acts like this, so why must you remain so loyal to her? Madame Lo has returned. And as long as you stand on our side, I assure you that she will... Enough. Listen, I will never betray the trust of Madame Lu.
Madam, it's bad. I just received word. Lu Zhen's ordered accounts to check all ledgers for the past 2 years.
She what?
Madam Qin in accounts is nervous. Madam, we've embezzled quite a lot. The palace purchases. If Lu Zhen discovers that...
That Lu Zhen tried this before in the treasury. Fear not. Go tell Madam Qin. No one's allowed to check the accounts.
But she's a 5th rank official now.
Does my order carry water? Just do it. I'll go talk to Lu Zhen and explain. Miss Lu, I was just gone a short time. You have been climbing rank like a monkey up a tree.
That's true. Because of His Majesty.
In my absence, you have seized treasury, apparel, and accounts. I'll settle that score. And now, you want to check the account division's accounts.
His Majesty's order. Besides, I do have the ability.
But what is your intention? You did help me with the buying ledger. You knew about the profits to reap.
Miss Lo, it's not my intention. It's His Majesty. I can't defy him. If there are problems with your ledger, I can give you 10 more days to make up any deficit.
It is far too much. I can't fix it. How about this? Lu Zhen, could you do me a favor? As long as you help me write off the money secretly, I will give you 10,000 taels if you keep quiet.
Madam Lo, I'm sorry.
Damn, Lu Zhen. Don't blame me if we die together.
Listen, you've tried to hurt me a lot. For Her Highness, I didn't get you in trouble. But you should know when to stop.
Fine. Check the ledgers. But don't you come crying to me.
Just over there.
It's all very well organized. I just can't find anything wrong.
Of course, with you as my teacher.
So, I'm in charge here. I'll take care of it. But how do you plan to tackle Lo Qingqiang? That woman will not let you take over her divisions without a fight. You should be very careful. Don't lose focus and fall for her tricks.
Teacher, we just fought, right in internal affairs.
You're so ruthless.
Teacher, I'm just not like that. But Madame Lo has repeatedly...
You feel guilt? You still recall what I once told you? An official must be soft and hard. Lo Qingqiang, she's a viper. You have power, so don't play with her. You don't need to butter her up. Besides, you're just appointed. If you don't show her strength, those people underneath her won't obey you.
Linglong will take Madame Qin's place.
You want to promote Linglong, but you promote Danyang instead. So why not promote her now?
She's different from Danyang. I trust the people from apparel. Danyang needs to watch over things, but there'll still be a struggle in accounts. Besides, Madame Qin's still in charge, so I plan to dismiss Madame Qin. After this, then promote Linglong.
Don't forget, explain it to her. I'm sure she is feeling sad.
I'll tell her tomorrow. Danyang, the flowers from the west. Danyang, what's this?
I'm learning to be an official. It's only been 2 days, but I can't stand this wig anymore. It's so heavy. My vision's all blurry.
You poor girl.
So dizzy.
Hey, stand up straight.
Madame Lu, someone's here.
Madame Lu.
Walk with me.
Sister, what happened?
Madam Qin just went to Shifo Hall to conspire with Madame Lo. Minister Wang sent news. Deputy Minister Liu from Revenue will announce tomorrow the Accounts Division must submit everything to Revenue for review in 5 days.
Huh? Is it Madame Lo's tricks again?
Deputy Liu is not with the Lows, but he's close with the family. I'm not sure how much gold Madame Lo stole from the Accounts Division. But if I can't find out within 5 days, as official, it will fall on me. By then, Madame Lo will use my incompetence as an excuse to snatch back accounts. She wants to save herself. She knows she can't stop me from checking the Accounts Division accounts. She's trying to bring me down before I check. This is a formal challenge.
We should go. Tell His Highness about it. He'll stop Deputy Liu.
No need. She wants to play rough. I can do that too. Fight fire with fire.
Madame Lu Zhen, Accounts Division, will submit all checked accounts to Revenue for review in a week. That is all.
Thank you. He's given us 2 more days.
Madam, Lu Zhen's made no response.
She's a businesswoman. She's good at checking and accounts. But I'm afraid that she doesn't know she has to check hundreds of ledgers.
Yes, the Accounts Division is in charge of every expense. The accounts she audited for the Treasury
Right.
Make sure you
are nothing
watch,
compared to this task.
because in the future, you might need to know how.
Madam, checking them all isn't easy. Do you think we should go back and begin checking the accounts now?
Relax, Madam Chen. I found us plenty of assistants. Linglong?
Come in!
Lord Zhang sent us. Greetings, Madame Lu.
Thank you. You're all experienced in managing household department spending, so I'm sure you've checked many accounts. So please help Madam Qin in checking every one of these accounts for me. Don't miss any false entries. Do you follow me?
Yes.
Linglong, show them, please.
This way.
Madam Wang, though I'm in charge of accounts, I'm busy at the kiln. I haven't seen accounts yet. I wanted to supervise Madam Qin's checking, just to make certain. This is great. Now all these extra helpers will save me the trouble.
That's good. With effort from internal affairs and household, it will be a swift process. If any falseness is uncovered, no one will dare say Madame Lu is seeking revenge for the past. Madame Lo, wouldn't you say that's correct?
Madam, this is really bad. They'll find out
Shut up! B, what do we do now? Speak!
Just calm down. Even with extra help, there are so many accounts. It'll take days. We'll use this time to calculate the accounts. Either we can raise the money, or we try and cover up the deficits. Sweep it under the rug by using Her Majesty's name. But then, I think we bring forward our next plan.
So you have come up with a plan?
Dan Young is stupid. We'll bring her down. Madam, don't forget, I have people in the apparel division. If we do lose accounts, we snatch the apparel division. And if we can get rid of Danyang too, Lu Zhen, she'll be in disarray. So maybe...
Blue brocade. Soft silk. Where have they all gone? Where has it all gone?
Madam, huh? Hello, madam.
Are you calling me? Usually I'm called Danyang. Forgot my surname is He.
I'm second rank maid Zhe. I'm in charge of liaison with other divisions. There's a matter unfolding that requires your judgment.
Fine. Tell me.
Her Majesty's moved to Sifo Hall, but I don't know about her winter clothes. Shall I pick some plain fabrics of green and then deliver them? What do you advise?
But why pick green fabric?
Her Majesty is practicing Buddhism.
Oh.
Buddhists tend to prefer plain colors.
She hasn't shaved her head like a nun. It's sad enough she's practicing Buddhism. She can't have meat, she can't have wine. But if she can't wear nice clothes, that's just really pitiful. Oh, okay. We'll just follow what we've done in previous years then.
Yes, Madam He. Oh, by the way, when should we make the State Kiln craftsman uniforms?
State Kiln?
I've chosen the fabric. When you give the orders, I'll tell them to start work.
Why do we care about their clothes? This is the apparel division.
The State Kiln is managed by Madame Lu, you know. And it might have slipped her mind. We're trusted aides, so we should worry about her, huh?
Dearie me, Zhe. You worry way too much. We're not clever. We just follow superior's orders. So you might as well just bask in the sunshine. Eat snacks. Hey, like crispy cookies? You've never even tried one? So you've never really lived. But I have one left, so you can try it. Now I'm an official. The best thing is leaving the palace anytime I like. Come. The crispy cookies come in different flavors. There are peanut ones and tart ones as well. Yay!
Madam, I've really tried. No matter what I said, she didn't bite. I'm not sure if she's extremely clever or if she's extremely stupid.
I guess. She is stupid. You just didn't do it right. Well, continue to do the same. And in time, she will give the game away.
Yes, madam.
This one's done. Seal it up.
Yes.
Wait, Linglong. I forgot to tell you a piece of good news. I've asked His Majesty to...
Madam Lu? It's Madam Yang.
Oh. Linglong, I'll just deal with Madam Yang. I'll tell you the news when I come back. Still checking.
Take care of your health. Relax about Danyang. She's able to cope with ease now.
Now that she isn't here, I do feel a little bit empty.
Well, you looked out for Luli. I've kept her close. And except for her accent, she's actually quite smart. Why don't I give her to you? You should have a close aide at your side.
Sure, she and I did hit it off.
As for Zhe, she's obviously working for Madame Lo. Shall I tell Danyang so she can find a way to oust away?
There's no need. She isn't smart enough. Let's just leave her there. And since Madame Lo wants to fight me now, she'll continue to plant her people in my divisions. Lose the dumb one, she'll send a smarter one. Instead, I will keep her close and watch her. That will save some trouble. Madam, do you think I'm wily? I sound like Madame Lo. You think I'm just like her?
Don't say that. You and her are so different. She is wicked and harms people. You use tactics to ward her off. I used to worry you couldn't match her. Soft-hearted. I no longer worry. Listen, when you deal with her, be ruthless. Hit where it hurts. Or else, her retaliation will come. And it'll be bad.
I got it. Madam, when I think that someone will suffer, I feel uncomfortable.
How much is the deficit?
It's 100,000. Madame Lo has changed the records, but when I have them fixed, I'm sure revenue will rush to impeach her right away.
Madam, what's happened?
They have now found out the embezzlement of silver taels. I didn't think they'd act so fast. Lemme, make a trip to the bank now. Ready the cash. As a last resort, I will top up the difference.
Yes.
We can't wait for our doom. Lu Zhen must have a weakness. If we find her weakness very soon, we might survive this.
Madam, I have placed a mole by Lu Zhen's side.
Who?
Her trusted aide, Linglong. You needed me, Madam Shen? I'll cut to the chase. Here's the title deed of a nice courtyard in Juchui Street. Just destroy all those important ledgers before Madame Lu gets to submit them. And then this will be yours. I told you, I will not betray Madame Lu. Does she treat you well, just like Dan Yang? It's pretty obvious. 'Cause if she treated you well, right now, you'd be an official. Come on, just go and set a small fire or hide some of the ledgers away in a secret place. Once you've done that, you'll become rich. Don't worry, nobody will find out. At worst, you could blame Madam Qin for this problem, right? And if you do this, when you leave here next year, we will arrange a perfectly good marriage for you. You know, my father knows a few bachelors. They would love to marry someone very smart, capable, and virtuous just like you. But I would harm Madame Lu. She'll be all right. She's a high official now. Everyone loves her. Even if this happens, she won't get in so much trouble. You're just helping Madame Lo, so don't feel guilty. Linglong, listen to me. You have to think about your future. Madam, all ledgers are here.
Good. Tomorrow, take them to the Census Bureau. This time, we learned that Madame Lo stole 21,000 taels. For years, she's stolen so much silver.
'Cause of your great idea? We'll take her by surprise.
It's not that great. It's just a small trick on her. Right. Did you reward the stewards like I asked?
Oh, yes, I have. Each one got 1 tael.
For days, you've been so busy. You've worked hard. There's something that I wanted to remind you. I didn't know the accounts would be so urgent. I was so busy, I forgot about it. But that's all right. In a few days, when the solstice comes, you'll find out. By then, you will feel how your hard work has all paid off.
Thank you, Madam. Madam, it's getting late. You should go back home and rest up. Leave this to me. I'll handle it.
Okay. For days I haven't slept well. When these are sent, you should rest for a few days. You can afford to take a nice break.
Bye, Madam. Take the 2 chests next door now. I will stay and guard for the night.
Yes.
It's snowing. You should go back.
Yes.
Hey, Tan.
Are you done?
Accounts are checked. Madame Lo's days are numbered now. Once she's done, the Empress will then lose a close aide. And then we can relax a bit.
Let's stop talking. Let's go back to your home. It's cold. Danyang made pheasant soup. Come.
Please carry me.
Sure. Let's go!
Does she treat you well? Just like Danyang? It's pretty obvious. 'Cause if she treated you well, right now, you'd be an official.
Madam,
What happened?
an assassin had come in and tried to steal the ledgers. Luckily, Ling Long stopped them.
How is she?
She wanted to protect them, but the assassin attacked. She fainted because of the pain. The doctor has already looked at her. She'll be okay.
Madam. Go tell the Justice Division now. Don't delay.
Yes.
You two will pair up and change every hour. You must guard these chests well.
You need more than maids. I brought stewards to help.
Greetings, Prince Changguang.
Rise.
Why'd you come?
Someone almost died here, so I couldn't sleep. If Madame Lo's desperate, she might try to hurt you.
I'm okay, and my home is protected.
Are the accounts all right?
They're fine. Look, the strips are still intact. Did you check Shifo Hall? Were there movements?
No, it's been quiet. That's why I'm so puzzled. The Empress took great pains here to steal the ledgers. It's not likely that this person would give up after one attempt.
I can't think of this. Tomorrow, I will deliver the ledgers and submit them to Minister Zhang myself. I won't let anyone steal them from me then.
Fine. I'll join you tomorrow.
Sister, she's awake.
I'll go see her.
Hey, what about the accounts?
I can't wait. There's been no news yet. Maybe tomorrow. I'll see Linglong now. Something wrong?
There's a problem.
What is it?
You said to me that Madame Lo stole 20,000 taels, but I went over, checked the ledgers, and a receipt from a transaction. It said she topped off all deficits recently, and your signature was on it.
How could that be? I never signed a receipt.
Just calm down. I know the receipt was tampered with.
Can't be. How did she get that done?
Madam, it was all my fault. I didn't guard them properly.
It wasn't your fault. I was too careless. I didn't think Madame Lo would attempt such a thing right in the harem. And you got injured.
So, what do we do? Won't Madame Lo try?
No, it's okay. I took the ledgers myself. I must top up all the deficits. 20,000 taels of gold.
And did you find the attacker yet?
No, but did you see what the guy looked like?
No, the man was wearing a mask, so I couldn't see his face. I only know that he was quite tall and lean. And he was so strong. I tried to fight him off, but he knocked me out.
He was pretty agile. I checked it out. That night when you were knocked out, he took out the bottom of the chest and added some words on the ledgers, then put everything back.
There's a lot of them. How did he know which were the right ones?
We have to ask Madame Qin that.
Vanished? That woman was a 7th rank official.
Well, she worked at the accounts division. Someone almost died there. So I bet she's to blame. Also, I heard while checking the accounts, the madam discovered a lot of her misconducts.
Really?
Why'd you come? Relax. Nobody else is around. We're all alone here. You were really ruthless. That's quite a cut. That must have hurt you. Well, don't worry. What, I can't worry about you? You're a smart person. By hurting yourself here, you're not a suspect. Even if Lu Zhen thinks we had help, she won't think that it was you. So, what's your point? Madame Lo is fine now. That's right. You thought of a flawless plan by hurting yourself that night, and then making Madame Qin the scapegoat. So of course, Madame Lo's quite happy. She wants me to say how grateful she is, and if you keep working for us, she will tell the Empress to promote you quickly. No need. I told you, after I did this, we'd be even. You're a smart girl, but did you think that you and I would stop working together? You promised me. Linglong, you're too deep in this, and you can't leave now. You know that all the walls here have ears. What's done by night will appear in the daytime.
Sister Lu. Oh dear. Have you lost a lot of weight? Oh, right. I heard you checked all the accounts. And you overtaxed yourself. You submitted those ledgers, right? But then you got nothing back. It was all in vain.
It's quite a tough life, and I wasn't blessed like you were. You have no affairs to handle. You just meditate and eat vegetarian food. People are envious of your lifestyle.
People say that time is such a valuable thing. And my lifestyle now was bought with so many thousands of taels of silver. It wasn't easy. Sister Lu, keep working hard. I'm off to Shifo Hall.
1 second, madam. Madam, if my memory is correct, you'll be 30 pretty soon, right? You're 12 years older than me, so I can't let you call me sister. But we're both officials, aren't we? So if you don't mind, I should call you Auntie Lo now.
Auntie Lo?
Sure.
Auntie Lo.
Sad over losing the gold?
I'm okay. Besides, the Lu family has endless wealth. I'm just annoyed Madame Lo got away with it. She still outwits me, and I'm not her match yet.
Don't belittle yourself. I've taught you some skills, but they're honorable. Even if you manage to use some tricks from time to time, they won't be sneaky like hers are. Madame Lo is full of evil tactics. If you use them as well, you'll degrade yourself.
But still, things are fine. I still run all the accounts. You want to retire?
Ever since I got injured, I've been feeling awful. When the spring comes, I'll have finished my 5 years here, so if you can do me a favor, I'd like to go now.
That's quite a problem. Isn't your injury almost healed?
I think I was traumatized when I got stabbed.
Understood. I shouldn't stop you. I'm sure this would be best for you. But you're the one I trust the most in here, so if you leave...
Don't you have Madame Danyang, though?
She's still too young and she's not prudent like you. Here, have a look at this.
An official? I will be an 8th rank?
I asked His Majesty to make you one. I just thought, when we got Madame Lo, and with the Solstice here, it'd be such good news. I didn't think our efforts would be for nothing.
So, that's why you had me check the accounts?
That's right. I had hoped you'd replace Madame Qi once the problems in accounts were sorted. But, Linglong, I don't want you to leave. Please stay and help me out.
But Madam, if you value me, then why didn't you want me to take the exam?
The exam isn't easy. There's practical stuff too. You have helped me manage so much, so when would you prepare? Also, it'd be a problem if you failed. So I want to promote you without the hassle of exams.
Madam, you are always so kind to me. I am really grateful.
So you're gonna stay then? And yet in the end, she refused the promotion. She said she would rather stay on and be the head maid and wait until she thinks it's deserved, which I hope will be soon.
All your people are stubborn like you. But you still have to be careful, Jen. Ting Chong must have a mole in there. When I checked the place, on the snow, there were no footprints. Unless the attacker has light steps. Well, you get my drift, right?
Yes, I do. If there were no footprints outside, it was an inside job. But it doesn't matter. I lost this round, but I'll win the next one. Just let Madame Lo stay smug.
You're going to target the Empress?
You've read my mind. On the accounts, apart from the embezzlement, I found something else strange. I spoke to the head maid of accounts. The money had all been spent on cosmetics.
Cosmetics?
It's an allowance given to the Empress each year. It's really a small fortune.
How'd you pay the deficit?
Well, I had no choice. It was my family's money. His Majesty gave us a percentage of profits from the kiln. I used it to cover the large deficit she caused.
I wondered how you paid all that money without blinking. Turns out you used your own supply. But it's fine. His Majesty will pay it all back. You lost a lot, and we're not married yet.
Please don't worry, Zhen. The kiln's doing well. Very soon, I'll earn it all back.
You're good at keeping house. So I guess you'll get the Empress with this matter now.
You've always wanted to get rid of the Empress, haven't you? But while she's in Shifo Hall, she's still safe. But now, I have a chance to get near her, so I won't give up.
Jen, before you do this, we must talk first. You have to be safe. Empress Lo is cunning. Act with caution and be aware.
I'm aware. I'm not afraid. Since I became a 5th rank, I can't just assume the defensive. I won't be passive now. I have to learn how to strike first. And Empress Lo knows that I'm capable of it. Also, doesn't she just love money and obtaining great power? She'll trust me when she takes my money.
But just remember, when you deal with her, you must be cautious.
Of course.
It's been 2 hours now. Even the Empress's personal maids were told to leave. Only Madame Lu is with her.
What has she been saying in there?
Hey, they're out.
Lu Zhen, this bangle is right for you. Here.
Madam, you see? The Empress just gave her the moon bangle. That's her favorite one, isn't it?
I'll take my leave.
Come, let's pay our respects. Lo Qingcheng greets your Majesty.
I know why you've come here. Seeing me with Lu Zhen makes you jealous, right?
Auntie, you must know that I quarreled with her earlier today.
It seems you only care about you, and not for me.
Auntie.
Just look at this. It's such a mess. If the court finds out soon that funds were embezzled, all for my cosmetics, don't you know how ashamed I would feel?
I was really careless. I didn't know they'd find out about this too.
She used her own money to cover your flaws, which means I owe her a favor. Qingcheng, I'm so disappointed in you.
Auntie, she must have a motive for doing all of this. She...
Do you mean you're the kind one? Why didn't you try using your funds to cover my problem? She told me her true intention here. She'll help me regain my power. If I promise that her family will be safe and secure, and her new position as the princess will not be threatened by the concubines. I'm willing to give her this favor. And you should learn from her. She has managed to wrap a prince around her finger. You've been here for many years, and yet you let an 18-year-old girl beat you and disgraced our family name. Although the girl's smart, she's no match for me. When I return and wield authority once again, you will see.
To think, she had another trick.
It's obvious. Lu Zhen spent all of this money to help her, to gain an advantage in this.
The Empress was foolish. Lu Zhen duped her. This is tiring.
We have to stop her and undermine her power. Or else, the Empress will trust her completely, and then she'll handle her funds, and that will be it.
Go find Ling Long. See if we can find out another weakness of Lu Zhen. If that fails, we'll find a chance to get rid of her.
No. That Ling Long won't help us again. She's now drawn a line. Threatening her won't work. She would rather perish with us and come clean about what we did.
Well, then think of something that will work. You and Lu Zhen came in here together, right? Which means you have to know her greatest fear and her worries.
Although she's extremely prudent, she must have some sort of weakness.
Prince Changwang!
I'm moving?
Yes, you are. There were inspections of all the halls today. They discovered problems in 3 of your main rooms. And your chamber. The wooden beams are rotten. When they tried to repair them, they fell down.
John, your place is too simple. When Dad was alive, he wanted to fix it up before. You said no. If you let him, it'd be fine. Yanlu, have the place fixed up now, so it looks just like mine. I don't care how much it costs.
Yes, Majesty.
You don't need to.
Don't worry. Jen's made us a lot of money. We have so much to spend.
Sure. Thanks, Majesty. Hey, where will I stay for now?
We have set you up to be in the Jaifu Hall.
Oh.
Just wait here. When the time is right, someone will call out for you.
Madam, this method is just too... Do you think we could change it?
Fine, then don't do it. I'll just find someone else. But then, could you really bear to miss out on this?
Wen Hall has just collapsed. Huh? The hall collapsed? How's the Crown Prince?
He's fine. No one got hurt there. Sister Danyang told me to be here to let you know. She told me the prince has moved to stay in Jiafu Hall for the time being. Things are fine.
Oh, really? I'll see him.
Huh? Hey, what are you stopping for?
Jiafu Hall's not Showbiz Hall, and it's late.
Oh, madam, you really are kind of shy, aren't you?
That's not true. I'm just tired from working the whole day. I'm not being shy.
My prince, are you going to sleep?
Yes.
Quick, put it in place.
Who are they?
Oh, Yuan Lu is at Showbiz Hall now. These maids waited on Her Highness when she stayed in here. They work hard. Would you like someone on watch?
Oh, no need. It's quite cold tonight. Go and rest. If I need something, I'll call you.
Yes.
Strange. My head is spinning. Jen, you're here. Please open the windows. I'm so hot. The room is so warm.
Outside, it's too cold. Here. This will help. It's wine. Have one more, all right?
No more. Unless you would like to drink with me as well. Are you feeling cold? You're trembling quite a lot.
I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm trembling with joy.
Don't be scared. I'm here.
Let me ease your headache. My prince, if this is the only way I can have you, so be it. It's not something I'll regret.
It's almost midday. Why isn't he awake?
I'm not sure. He actually went to bed quite early.
Strange.
Did Madame Lu come over? Go find out.
Yeah, I'll go. Oh my goodness!
Why are you here so early, Yuan Lu? Come back in an hour.
My prince! Look!
It's you! Why are you here?
Madam, it worked.
Lu Zhen found out yet?
I don't think so.
Right. Try to get the Empress to summon her today.
Yes.
Ja, what happened?
I'm not sure. But when I woke up...
Oh no! Bee's killing herself! Bee! Please come down now, please!
Get off! Please, get off! You don't have to do this!
Get off! Don't be
Get down! Come down!
Stop this!
Prince Changguang, if you think it was my fault, then please kill me right now. You know my family are all scholars. I wouldn't be that shameless to have done that.
You did. I was there.
My prince, I didn't mean to.
Stop, Shenbi! His Majesty is here. Behave yourself.
I'm so sorry, Majesty. Please judge me, Majesty.
Okay, please calm down. Now tell me exactly what happened last night.
Last night, around 7 o'clock, I came to Jiafu Hall
like most nights. Lady Shen Jiamin was close to me. She loved the orchid pots outside. After she died, I would come by and I'd flower them for her. When I was almost done, I got up to leave. And then the door opened. The prince then walked out. He said he felt hot. And then he grabbed me. Then...
Majesty, my prince, I just checked this out with the doctor. An aphrodisiac that was found in the fire.
But who? Who did this to me?
Quiet! You two. Watch over Shen Bi for now. Don't let anyone get near her.
Yes.
John, let us talk. Shen Bi works for Madame Lo. You and I both know that. It was clearly a trap.
I have no proof, though. All reason tells me she probably did this for a purpose. But what if we're wrong here? What if B was framed? So what then?
It's no big deal. You're the prince. You can sleep with any girl in the harem.
Look, when I woke up this morning, I saw B's blood on the bed.
You're going to marry her?
No. Jin is the only girl I'm going to marry.
Right. Leave this for me to sort out. Don't worry. I won't let her suffer. It won't be good if Jen finds out, though. Just look at yourself. You need to calm down. We must make sure she won't find out. John, listen. Tell her you've been feeling quite sick. You'll stay away in your hall. Therefore, you will...
Consort, His Majesty needs to get the abortion concoction.
Why does he need that?
Fever?
Yes, he got it when he moved into the hall. Doctors think it's quite bad, and it could be quite contagious. The hall is sealed off. No one can go in. Not even I can.
How's he feeling?
Right now, he's better. The fever's going down. The doctor said he'll be okay.
But what if it gets worse? No, I want to see him. Let me go.
Hey, relax, relax. The doctors are treating him now. And we'll hurt him, but he'll get over it soon. I know that you're worried, but right now, you shouldn't go in.
Guan Yun, just relax. This thing isn't for me, okay?
Of course. You are a man, right? But if you weren't with a woman, then why would you need to come here now for the concoction? Don't try to say that you want to hand it over to your man Yuan Fu?
No, I don't. You see...
Are you going to tell me?
I'll tell you the truth. But promise, you'll be calm after I tell you.
Absurd. It's absurd! How could you show mercy in such a matter?
But John already said...
You both are men, so you don't know how women vie for favor in the harem. What B did then was of course on purpose. Then this morning, she just lied. Think, Yan. It's cold outside, so you wouldn't water orchids. Also, if John really forced himself on her, she would have screamed, and the maids would have surely heard those screams. Also, if she wanted to die, she could have done it last night, right? So why wait until the morning? I think there's just one reason why she's been putting on a show for you. A woman like her should be killed right away. You can't pardon this crime. She seduced the prince. It doesn't matter that she's a female official. All right. Tell me, this news, has it spread around?
Don't worry. I have sealed off Jiafu Hall. None can go inside.
You better double check. Maybe someone escaped. Also, we must check Sifo Hall. We must make sure Qingqiang hasn't found out.
But why?
Don't you understand anything? Bee was ordered to do this. I'm sure her master Qingqiang made her. Qingqiang knows that. If a normal maid here had done this act, I would have had her executed. So, she got a female official Shen Bi to do it. To make it harder. This has been a tactic of theirs. I know that B's father is a high-ranking official. With that background, she is qualified to be a princess.
Right. Yanfu, get in here!
I haven't been in the harem for a long time. No matter what, I must return to Renshou Hall for the new year. Lu Zhen? Lu Zhen?
Huh?
Auntie! Auntie! Something happened! Something happened!
What's wrong? You're in a fluster. Just calm down.
You have to save Shenbi. Right now. I just have her and Lamei helping. Oh, you're here, Madame Lu.
Speak clearly. What happened?
Bee went down to Jiafu Hall, but she's not back. This morning, one of the maids she knows came to me in a panic. She informed me that she witnessed the Crown Prince dragging Bee inside. And then he...
Really?
Really. The maid was so shocked. Since it's the prince, she kept quiet. So last night, she hid in a corner the whole night. She only left there in the morning. And then, when the prince woke up, he said something. And then Bee tried to kill herself. The maid was so scared. She came to me as fast as possible. Empress, what should we do now? If Bee was violated by him, we know that it's not her fault.
Enough.
Yes.
You got a shock.
No. I'm just surprised.
The rules say, Bee will now be the Crown Prince's woman. She's been serving Qingqiang. Her behavior's proper. If you serve the same husband, she won't get in trouble. I know you must feel awful. But if you were to marry the prince, there will be other concubines too. I think you should go to Jiaofu Hall and take a look. You should use this incident to make him feel guilt. Then he will be more agreeable.
Yes.
As you are now, you won't be able to focus if you stay. Go now. Also, don't quarrel with Bee. If Xiao tries something, then you must protect her. The Crown Princess has to be magnanimous. And you, Lu Zhen will handle it. Stay out of it.
Yes.
Go now.
I take my leave. last night did happen? How is he now?
Prince Changguang feels awful. Listen, I have to tell you. Today, we found ylang ylang incense, an aphrodisiac, in the room. Prince Changguang must have been set up.
MB? How's she now?
People are taking care of her.
So that is why Jiafu Hall sealed off? But why are they trying to keep this secret?
It's for your good. I mean...
Fine. Don't tell him. Pretend you haven't seen me. If he doesn't want me to know, then I shall feign ignorance.
Lu Zhen's thing. You were behind it?
Yes. Majesty, I wouldn't lie to you.
Did I not say not to act on your own?
But it's not my fault. Bee wanted to. Never mind. I found out she likes Prince Changguang. It isn't safe. A ticking bomb, right next to me. But she knows a lot of my secrets. I decided to push her onto Changguang, so that he'll hate her. She won't be able to betray us then.
Fine. It does no harm to have another pawn.
Did you see how startled Lu Zhen was just now?
What if she was? More love means more hate. It's good. First was Xiao Huanyun. Now, there's another.
I'm not emperor or a prince. So you can drop your little acting routine. Poison or silk? You must choose one.
Please let me live.
Spare you. I do have that power. But I suppose you know, in this palace, I've never spared a woman who came too close. To the emperor or to the prince.
But I no longer remember last night's events.
I heard you're clever. That seems to be true. But if I find out that you've told anyone...
I swear I won't say a word. Let me go. No, I won't say anything. I swear I won't. I won't tell anyone. No.
I implore you, don't make such a fuss. It's only an abortion potion. If you dare do it again, then I really will give you the poisoned wine. Tell Luo Qingqiang, stop playing her tricks. You aren't smart enough. To fight us, you do well to remember. Go!
You're merciful.
Bee. Bee. You did well. Lu Zhen has already found out.
Why'd Consort Xiao tell me to keep quiet then?
Ignore her. Our aim is achieved. That's what counts.
Was it in vain? My sacrifice?
Consort Xiao's given her order. I can do nothing. You're really unlucky. You've given up your chastity and can't even be a concubine.
Huan Yun has taken care of the rest. B will not leave. She stays in Shifu Hall to practice Buddhism. Stop sighing. You should worry about dealing with Jen. Danyang said she hasn't slept since you became ill. Listen, just pretend that nothing happened. Don't give the game away. Got it?
Jen. Been back long?
Not that long. Do you feel better?
It wasn't serious. The doctor was just being paranoid. At last he let me out. Don't be worried.
Oh. I'm glad. You must try and be careful.
I know. I will. I'll be careful.
That's enough.
Majesty.
Just a little illness. You're acting like he's dying.
Highness, don't make fun. Madame Xiao acted just the same way when you were ill, didn't she?
I can't do it. I just can't. I thought I could pretend nothing happened, but all I could see was him and B.
Now you be calm. I understand. As a woman, you will be sad.
I know he must have been set up. He didn't tell me so I wouldn't be sad. But I really can't stand it.
A smart woman must know two things: faking ignorance, and then tolerance too. You are good at the first. You must learn tolerance.
But I still feel terrible. When he touched my hand, I trembled. When he smiled, I wanted to shout, "Stop pretending!"
Lu Zhen, you will be sad for a period. You'll be fine in time. If you become crown princess, there will be many wretched things, and you must learn to face them and to accept them in a calm manner.
I'll never accept things like this.
Yes, all right. You won't be able to hide your feelings. You feel so much. You don't want your prince to know. And after this, he will feel awful. So for the sake of Prince Changguang, feign ignorance and tolerate. Understand me?
But I can't pretend anymore.
Then you leave. Go see the kiln. You can stay outside for a few days. And your sister's pregnant? Why don't you visit her? Spend some time. As her sister, you should be concerned for her.
You want to go home?
Yes. She's my one sister. I'm working hard. Please allow me to go and see her.
Hold it. You never spoke like this to me. Jen, have you received some gossip?
No. I heard nothing.
Highness, pardon me for lying to you. When I went to Shifu Hall, Madame Lu already...
I see. So that's when you knew.
Madame Lo told me. It was deliberate.
Get up. You pretended so long. Jen, is this the reason you want to leave?
I'm aware that Zhang was set up.
I can't pretend anymore. I can't pretend I'm okay in front of Jen. I just want to be alone now. I'll come back when I feel better.
You cry. You feel better.
Please allow me to go back home.
Okay. You may go. Go home for a few days. If anyone should hide, it shouldn't be you. Relax. Just leave everything to me. Hey, slow down. This isn't difficult. Why get so drunk?
I want to pretend nothing happened. For some reason, every time I look into Jen's eyes, I get the feeling she knows it all.
She does not. I said, you're unwell. She will take that into consideration. So she's just being careful, so she doesn't wind you up. Remember years ago, you were the best liar out of us two. How come you're so bad at it now?
I don't know. I could fool anyone back then, but I can't deceive Jen.
Acting this way, you'll give the game away. John, leave the palace for a little while. Go and see the new Chen Emperor for me. Take my greetings, and then Huan Yun. You could always go and visit her relatives for her. Just go. Some distraction. When you're back, this matter will have died down.
Yes, I know.
Please take care.
Jen, you take care as well.
Relax. I'm now a 5th rank. No one tries me.
Well, I'm leaving.
Hurry up then.
Listen, Jen. I'm leaving this time. For treatment. I must cure the root of my madness. And in Chen, there's a doctor. Jen, I know I've been acting strangely. Just ignore it. Wait for me.
Yes, I will wait.
Madam, you know, he's gone now.
Get ready. We're leaving.
Greetings, Highness.
Yanfu, what is all this?
You remember? It is the winter solstice. These are some of the festive gifts from the concubines.
Now, you know, this is good camel hair.
Camel hair?
Help me try.
Sure.
When I was little, my mother made me one. These days, it's all fur. This is much nicer. Who was this from?
Highness. From Her Majesty.
You may go.
Yes.
Yes.
Please bless my Yen with long life, many children, good fortune, for Northern Chi's sake. I became obsessed. I was evil. Now, I've repented. Please bless us. Bless Yen. Please. Thank you, Buddha.
What is happening? She's so much thinner.
Recently was Lord Lo Jian's birthday.
How could I forget?
Lo Jian was Her Majesty's brother. When the family died, Her Majesty might not have spoken, but she still feels. You visit Shofo Hall, but you leave so quickly. Also, maybe your attitude is slightly rough. And you never mentioned when she could return to Renshou Hall. As time goes, Shifo Hall feels like the palace. Now her attendants are becoming slack. I'm stupid. I can't manage internal affairs. Since Madame Lu's promotion, I've committed many mistakes. I deserve to be punished. But Highness, you can't be too cruel to Her Majesty. Have you seen the gift from Shifo Hall? She made you that robe, personally, stitch by stitch. She said at Winter Solstice, Xianbei custom is for a mother to make one, just for her son. It all went well.
Then what did he say?
He didn't say anything, but Yuan Fu will send 16 more maids here. Also, he has put me in charge of the kitchen.
John's not in the palace. What are the plans for her divisions?
I'm to liaise with Wang Xuan, and I plan to put B in charge of apparel.
Soon it's New Year, when all divisions are wealthy. Good for you.
Thank you.
Of all the ideas you had, this one is good.
Hey, listen. While the prince is gone, put in the effort. I believe His Majesty will change his mind soon.
How are you?
Since I got pregnant, I'm much better. Li Cheng's a cad, but I don't care. I'm content, just with my child.
He still goes to the brothel?
Would he dare? He has taken 2 more concubines. The baby's an excuse.
Zhu, are you sad about that?
Of course, though I don't like him. I do feel uncomfortable sharing with these other women. I do not like it. For these things, time is the best medicine. But why did you ask me this? So His Highness? Oh my, that's why you've not gone back. You've had a quarrel? It's about this?
No fight. But we're both feeling uncomfortable.
But what for? Did that woman cause trouble?
Not that. He's feeling sorry. Although, I feigned ignorance. I don't know how to face it.
He's not contented. All men are the same.
It was an accident. Like a trap. When he found out, it was too late.
Huh?
Now he's sad. And he doesn't want to see me. He's left me.
Just a trap? Then why wear this long face? He said he'd make her his concubine and break up with you?
No.
That settles it then. He didn't break a leg or poke out an eye. Why are you so sad?
Because...
You're unhappy? So go and shout at him then. You're a stupid man! You got fooled by a woman! Do it again and I'll bite you! Then you'll make him kneel to wash your feet and buy you things. Listen, let this anger out. Then you'll be fine. But if you keep it all inside you, it'll become a big problem.
But can I?
It's a fact you're way smarter than me, but I know more about marriage. I've lived it. So listen to me. You just can't see the big picture. So someone set him up to get to you, but what are you doing? Instead of just getting over it, you treat each other like this. You're giving the villains what they want. You got porcelain clay for brains. Where's he from? Half Xianbei, half Roran? The nomads. Don't worry about that sort of thing. Some men marry their sister-in-law. He's sad because he's worried for you. You're definitely the love of his life. When are you going to get over this?
Greetings, Your Majesty. Consort Xiao.
Please rise.
Thank you.
Lu Zhen, you're back.
So you've sorted through your thoughts? You've returned to Hangguang many times, but you forgot everything I said. Before now, you promised to take good care of Zhan, to be a good and helpful wife, to please the Emperor. One problem, and you run straight home. Because of a little problem. That's no princess.
Hey, Huan Yun.
Okay then. To internal affairs. When you left, Zhuan and Lou Qingqiang quarreled.
Right. I'll go there at once. Majesty, Madam, I'll leave now.
Wait. Jen. A letter arrived. John will be back here before New Year.
Oh, that's good.
At last she's back. I was worried she'd be depressed at John's return.
Huan Yun. About New Year. I'd like to talk with you.
Okay.
Mother is still in Shifo Hall. She's so thin. She's devoted herself to prayer. I believe she's changed. Huan Yun, would you mind if I brought her back to Renshou Hall during the New Year greetings?
The rule is, imperial official families will pay their respects at Renshou Hall. That is the rule, so I can't alter it.
Huan Yun, I knew you'd support me. But what are we going to say to John?
Sister! You left me in the palace. Don't you care about me?
Of course I care. I'm here now. Here, I brought nice food. Look here. Rose cake, pearl candy, even crispy cookies.
I don't care. But you really picked on me because she's smarter. And because my rank is inferior. If not for Miss Du and Miss Yang, I don't know what...
It's okay. Stop crying. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you alone in there. Danyang, you've grown. You can't stay at my side. I can't protect you forever like I used to. Here, let's see. Aren't you doing fine? She didn't hurt you. Listen, I do care. When I was away, I often checked the work record. Danyang, you did great. I'm really proud of you.
You are?
Of course. You're an official, and you'll be my new assistant.
sister.
Just stop crying.
Lu Zhen has the Yin seal. And she took the 3 divisions back. She has no respect for me.
Also, she ditched over half of our chosen suppliers, then brought in new ones. She's fully prepared.
And when she heard about it, she came to the palace, and she won more support.
Forget that. I have power. Unlike a month ago, we have the Empress. Jen will be there for New Year's. Therefore, anyone who counts will get to see who shall reign next year. As long as you're here, then to her, it's a big problem, and we strike. Hold on. How about this? While she's not crown princess, we have many chances. When we can get to her, that is our time.
Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Highness, just 5 kilometers.
That's good. Let's leave now. Get to Yecheng.
Ha!
Yeah!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Hey, Uncle! So did that incident not bother him?
It's all thanks to Miss Lu's letter.
What did she write? When His Highness read it, he was shocked. It was crazy.
None of your business. It's about them. If they're happy, praise Buddha.
Huh? Uncle, when did you become a Buddhist?
Whoa!
John. Long time.
Welcome back.
Greetings, Prince Zhangguang, Madam.
Rise.
Your Highness.
Jen, wait in Qingjing Hall. B has something to say. B, I've been avoiding you since what happened. Since I'm back now, I shall apologize. I'm sorry.
Highness, just hearing that, I have no regrets. Highness, you're the Crown Prince. It's my good fortune to have your favor. From now, if I may, I will stay at your side.
I cannot. Our beginning was a mistake, so it can't be continued.
To my mind, it wasn't a mistake. Highness, you know, I've always fancied you.
Yes, I'm aware. But sadly, there's just one woman for me.
Highness, you are wrong. I'm not trying to vie with Madame Lo. I just want to be close. I don't need a status.
B, if you really do like me, You'll detest seeing me with any other woman. If I yield and accept your offer, then I'll be hurting you.
I'm already your woman.
Don't panic. I'll find you a husband. Money for your family.
But I don't want any of that. I only want you.
I'm sorry.
Come on. It's called a honey trap. You wanted to be princess. Why are you crying? You have got bigger fish to fry. Once they're fine and they've reconciled, after that's happened, I think you'll be dealt with first.
Who cares? I know how to deal with them.
Huh?
He is heartless, and he will pay. I must let them know that Shenbi cannot be used and then simply thrown away.
Chen.
Zhan.
Don't worry. Nothing will stand in our way from now.
How did she take it?
It's settled.
Lu Zhen still had many questions to ask of Gao Zhang, but she had started to understand something. Sometimes the greatest trust in love was to hear nothing, ask nothing, and to say nothing.
May your majesty enjoy good luck and long life.
Get up.
Majesty.
You all serve His Majesty. Do so with all of your heart, so his family continues to flourish.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Her Highness has arrived!
May Your Majesty enjoy great fortune and long life.
Please rise.
Majesty.
Xiang, you rarely come. You must come and chat with me later.
It's my pleasure, and I can't wait. It's been a long time.
Highness, don't worry, she is staying. Now that you've returned, she'll be here at least until spring, before she has to go back.
Good.
Madame Wong has arrived!
May your Imperial Majesty enjoy great fortune and a long life.
Please rise.
Majesty.
As harem officials, you'll devote yourselves to His Majesty.
B. Bad manners is a crime.
I deserve death. Please forgive me.
Come on now. It's New Year's Eve.
Stewards, take her away. Hit her with sticks.
Please don't, Your Majesty. I cannot take a beating. I can't do it! Please, no!
Mother is right. It's New Year, so let her go. Just kick her out.
Gratitude, Your Majesty.
Are you joking?
I deserve death, Madam.
Fetch me Madame Lu. You are so shameless. Confess. Who is your adulterer? Can you hear me? Tell me who it is!
Stop! We don't need to hear this filth. Take her to Infernal Affairs.
No, don't send me there. It's my baby. It's Prince Changguang's child, please.
It's impossible. This is shocking. How could this be?
What is this? Take her outside and get the doctor.
Yes. Wait! Don't go in.
What is it?
Jan, you must remain calm. His Majesty is handling it. But something's up. I feel it. She's pregnant? I saw her drink the abortion potion. I took it so many times. That means there's just one explanation.
A fake pregnancy.
I think so.
What if her baby is real? She's smart. Now the doctor is sure to check her out.
The doctor can lie. What matters? Jan, answer this. If she's pregnant, what will you do?
I haven't thought.
Jan, don't blame me. You can't keep this child. Empress Lo played her tricks. Came to Renshaw Hall, then this happens. Something's up. Be's with them. If you have the child, she will move into your household. John, it's like a spy, next to you at every moment. And think about the premature deaths that always touch Imperial children.
I couldn't do that. If this child is really mine, I'll protect him.
So what if that child murders Lu Zhen and me?
How could it? It's an unborn child.
Empress Lo would control him. He'd be a terrible weakness. If she defeats you, they would kill both of us.
Listen, I would never let that happen. The most important thing now is to confirm whether B is telling the truth.
I'm done, Your Majesties. This girl, she is 1 month pregnant.
Are you certain?
I am certain. There is no doubt.
This is really wonderful.
But so what? The rules say that officials can go outside. Maybe the father of this child is another man.
Prince Changguang! Prince Changguang! I gave you my virginity that day, Prince Changguang! Highness! Please, Highness, you must judge for me!
Please explain. What is happening here, John? I'm becoming confused.
Mother, it's a long story and quite hard to explain. Don't worry.
How can it be so hard? You have no children, and John is the crown prince. If she is right, and she has a boy, that boy will be my grandson. I didn't think that I'd ever have a grandson. John, the baby in Shanbi, is it your child or isn't it?
You've kept this quiet. John, when do you plan to marry this girl?
Sister, it is too early to be talking about that. We must check with the opinions of a few more doctors.
Info, get the other 2 doctors.
Yes, sir.
Looks like someone's feeling guilty.
Come now. You're no mother. You know this girl is pregnant? She can't kneel. Help her up now.
I'm Chu Huizi from Medical.
Greetings, Highness.
Diagnose her here. We need to know whether this girl is pregnant or not. Her Majesty needs to know.
Yes.
Look, why is she behaving like this? She is one of Empress Lo's people.
Your Majesty, I'm finished. I've checked her pulse, and it's erratic. In my opinion, she is definitely pregnant.
Doctors, you may leave.
Yes.
Highness, do you believe me now?
Do not cry. Pull yourself together. Relax. It's an imperial descendant. It's good that more doctors came to check, and your baby will be imperial. That's good.
We can't keep it.
John!
There are no outsiders. Let me be frank. You promised Lu Zhen to me already, right? I have sworn to marry only her. That's it. Huan Yin, the harem's yours. Please take care of everything.
Madness! It's your first child.
Yes, John. Please reconsider. After all...
There's no time. My mind's set. Do not try to talk me out of this.
I won't approve it. Highness, who would hurt their own children? You are being thoughtless. I know you love Lu Zhen deeply, but this child is the only imperial heir. How can you forsake him?
True. My child is the sole imperial heir. But he's my child. And I believe that gives me more say in this than anyone else. Majesty, stop playing tricks. I believe you and Lo Qingqiang know well why I'd sleep with B that night. Yes, there's no heir now, but His Majesty is still very young. It's a mistake. This baby was a mistake. Now I will do what's right and kill him. There it is. I'm decided. Madam Xiao, please handle this.
You're leaving?
Qingjing Hall.
Don't kill him! Don't kill him! Don't take my baby! Don't take my baby, please! Oh, please let me keep my baby, Prince Chengguang!
B. I'm sorry. I will make it up to you.
No! Let me keep him! Hey, don't go. She's upset. Highness, you're here!
Jen! Jen! Listen, I have fixed it. From now on, nothing will upset you.
An abortion?
Yes, it must be done.
But it's your baby.
Jen, we'll have many children of our own.
Dan, you're being so cold. You're talking about a life.
I was soft before. Xiao Huanyun's right. Empress Lo is using B's child against me. If I keep the baby, there will be problems, including more trouble for us. Jen, I'm not being cruel. I'd rather this than let you down.
Monster! You're like an animal.
Please don't say that. That's my child. I'm saddest of all. I made the choice. At this point, I'm doing what needs to be done.
But no! You could live with one arm. It's a child. It's irreversible. Dan, you can't do it. Just think. The child is innocent.
But I'm doing this for you. If I keep it, I have to marry B. Is that what you want?
I know. I know it. Even so, I cannot do it. I'm not going to stand by and watch you kill your child. Dad, did you know? My mom married my stepdad while she was pregnant. She could have just had an abortion. She'd have been a wife with her freedom and looks. But she kept her baby. It'll hurt if you marry B. After all, I thought that was finished. I did not expect this. I'm not blaming you. I only mean... Dad! You don't have to do this. I know that it isn't your fault. I wasn't expecting any of this to happen to us. Promise me, you'll keep the baby. Promise me that. Let the baby live, huh?
Jen, I can promise, but Empress Lo won't let up.
What can she do? Anyway, B is in your household. Just hurry up and accept her. Please stop forcing me to come up with all of your ideas. Think about it. B's father is a 4th rank. And he's a duke. The court and the people, they all know. They all know. Marry her. You have to marry her! You have to marry her. You have to marry her.
It's my fault. I've let you down. I will do it. I'll do it.
Marry her. You must marry her.
I'll do it.
You have to marry her.
This was your plan. Why hide it from me? If I hadn't smelled something and covered for you, I don't know, you'd probably be in the underworld.
They know you sent the doctors. Don't blame me. This wretch even fooled me. I thought it was real.
Majesty!
So what was your plan? Now speak up.
I just can't forget the prince. I am better than Lu Zhen, so how could the prince cast me aside after sleeping with me? I was sad. So, I bribed a doctor.
So you lied? Bribed a doctor? In 9 months. What happens then? What will you do when there's no child?
I thought that I'd be fine if I married into his house. At worst, I'd find faults with Lu Zhen soon enough. Then I'd fake a miscarriage. Perhaps. Then he would pity me. Perhaps I'd really get pregnant.
You thought up a good plan. But you never expected Gao Zhan to kill his own child to please Lu Zhen. Don't cry. Lying to the state. How dare you? You want to live? Remember this then. It is true. You are with child.
But what do you mean by that?
Well, after the doctors examined her, it's an undeniable fact that this young woman is surely pregnant. Don't worry. With my guidance, you'll marry into his house. You know, you're not a palace maid. You are a female official. And now you're pregnant. Even if the prince wants to deny it, the censors won't agree to it. Or else, once he's acted like this, he'll lose his position as the crown prince.
But how will that help? I still won't have a child.
I will make sure you do have one. Xinjiang.
Yes.
Send B to Her Highness's residence.
Yes.
Madam, I don't get it. Why'd B go to Her Highness's residence? It's safer to keep her here.
You think so? You think Xiao Huanyun's stupid? She'll make B have an abortion. She'll give her title of Baolin to sweep this all under the rug. And then, after time, she'll murder B. A sudden illness. By then, she'll leave no traces. Xiao has the Phoenix seal. Her Majesty does not. She couldn't keep B. She can't. If B goes to Her Highness's residence, Miss Xiao wouldn't dare to question that. They act like friends now. Women around the prince have been killed by her before. Because of this, they have not spoken for years. Do you get it?
Sister.
Simmer down. Her Majesty might be up to something. But I can't watch you acting so muddled. You love Lu Zhen? Enough to kill your own child?
Imperial sister, I didn't come here to fight with you. I want you to take care of B.
Huh?
I wanted to abort it, so Empress Lo couldn't use B against me, because she and I've always been at odds.
But how come? The Emperor said that she had repented.
It's not that simple. His Majesty's blinded by affection for her. He cannot see the conspiracy. Sister, please think about this. Her Majesty has already tried many times to remove me, and now she'll do anything to keep my child. There is a conspiracy. If B stayed there, Her Majesty would strike. So please do help me look after B, so she can have the child safely. Empress Lo must not take the child.
Okay then. I've no say at court. But this is your child. As the auntie, I'll protect him with my life.
Thanks, sister.
John, done?
It is done. While Bee's pregnant, she'll stay at Sister's.
What about Jen? If you keep this baby, then you will have to marry B.
She persuaded me to keep the baby. She told me that I should accept B into my household.
Shenbi is just foolish. We can't even stop her madness. So what if she marries into the house? She thinks the child will give her status.
I just don't know how to tell Jen about the arrangements. Though it's her idea, I can tell it's too much for her.
I'll talk to her. It's better for these things to come from another woman. In any case, we're sisters-in-law. So now we're trying to make her a Baolin, so that she's safe until the birth. Lu Zhen, this is the best solution now.
Sure.
If I couldn't see your face, I just heard you, maybe then I'd believe you.
Consort Xiao, you taught me that to be crown princess, I must learn to face many things. I guess I'm slowly learning that.
I think you've changed a lot.
I had to change. Life changes us. My teacher said, one's speech must suit their position. I understand now. I'm starting to learn that lesson. And you were happy when you came to Northern Qi. You were a carefree girl back then. I wish I could go back when life was good. I'd listen to music and sew. I'm so busy after New Year's. I don't have time to mope around. Help me tell Zhan. I support his decision. If she's his concubine, or they marry at once, I accept it.
And now you're talking like a crown princess. Zhan, please come in here.
Jen.
No, don't. Don't say it. I understand.
You are wasting time being affectionate. How do we deal with Empress Lo? In 9 months, there will be a child.
I can't wait that long. I'm going to retaliate. Too much has happened in a short time. I was muddled. Since I returned from Her Highness, my thinking is clear. She's back in Renshou Hall, by His Majesty's sympathy, now using B's child to put me on the spot. Whether I want the child or not, it puts me in an awkward position. I guess. She's been resting. Now she's found her time to strike. I told my brother that if she went for me again, I would not show mercy. We will not wait. I say we attack her first. Since she has dealt a blow to me, I intend to pay her back in her own coin.
What do we do?
Huan Yun, Chen, I need you both to put on an act.
Consort Xiao, please don't be mad.
Shut up! Lu Zhen, don't be unappreciative. I'm respecting you by telling you she will become Bao Lin. Do you really think you're crown princess?
No, I know my place. Consort Xiao, show yourself out.
Come! Chen, they know you want to give me the title of Bao Lin. So, I let them see me mocking Lu Zhen for it. Lu Zhen argued back, humiliating herself. It went well. Next, she'll want an explanation. Then she'll pick a fight.
Huan Yun, you have done lots for me. Thank you.
Sure. I was foolish in the past. I know it. And I never apologized to you. Is it too late to say so?
Huan Yun, don't tell my brother about Empress Lo, please.
Certainly. He has a soft heart.
Lu Zhen,
I said I didn't want to be bothered.
it is I.
Your Majesty. Majesty. I deserve to die.
We're all friends. Don't be like this. Get up. I know what happened at Internal Affairs. And I heard you had a row with Prince Changguang in Xuan Hall. You must feel awful. So I came to check.
Highness, Prince Changguang promised me he would not let me have that child. But then he changed his mind. After what happened, he's making her Bao Lin.
6th rank title. But she's just a concubine. Just forget it. I told you to get along, as well as you can, with B.
But how could he lie to me? Marrying B into his house before me?
He is a man, putting his child before his woman.
Hate him. I hate him! Now everyone thinks I'm asking for the moon. They said B's status is higher than mine. If...
It's true. If she has a baby boy, her status will climb, and she'll become princess. As for you... If this does happen, will you still be with the prince? You must think. Can you kneel down to her every day like a servant? You're willing?
I'm not willing!
I do have a way to win the prince's heart and rescue him from B's spell. You just have to put a love pearl into his fragrance sachet. He'll love you deeply then. Even more than Huan Yun.
A love pearl?
The Lo family's heirloom. If not for this gem, how could I have become Empress right after Empress Yu died?
But how come you're helping me then?
I'm helping out of pity. And I hate that Xiao Huanyun's so arrogant. Also, you must promise when you become princess, that child shall be left in my care. When you're ready to take the pearl, come find me.
She can't wait to kill me. Jen didn't even have to persuade her. She really hates me. She will take any chance.
Highness, I've checked. The pearl in itself is harmless, but it's been soaking in strychnine. Any person who wears it would slowly be poisoned by it. Maybe you would hallucinate, or you could go crazy.
Go crazy? So that is her plan. They are interconnected, so vicious. She won't dare to attack directly. She tried to use this to make me go insane. And once I go insane again, then I can't be prince. And then, even if there's no heir, the child that she's raised will be her puppet.
Huh? So then, she wants to be regent?
A young emperor is the easiest to control. She thinks that even my brother is just a puppet.
Oh, we'll tighten up security. We'll ensure Her Majesty won't be able to attack B.
You'll have the title Bao Lin. Find a way to persuade Her Highness to go even higher.
Just as we suspected.
B.
Father! Wonderful, you've arrived.
What is it?
I've been out of the palace 3 days. You must get a message inside. They keep getting outside doctors to check me. I can't take much more.
What is this? Everyone knows the prince and Her Majesty are fighting. You're the prince's woman, so what is she doing?
Well, Father, I've kept something from you. I'm not pregnant at all.
Miscarriage?
I was never pregnant.
What? What did Prince Changguang do?
Well, nothing happened between us. I was too scared. When he realized that, he didn't continue. After I tried to seduce him, but the incense was soothing him. In the end, he went to sleep.
But you were bleeding.
I just cut my own arm.
How could a girl have done something like that?
I did it without thinking. I knew the prince was a good man. If I could join his house, in time, I knew he'd start to care for me.
Does Her Majesty know?
She promised to keep it a secret. And she plans to find a child to pass off. So I can't let other doctors check me. I can't, or I will be doomed.
Wait. Something is wrong here. If Her Majesty did arrange this, in 3 days, you would have spoken. Now this Someone doesn't want you talking, and that will be Prince Changguang.
Please help.
B, you're in big trouble, and the only way out is through Her Majesty. Once you're exposed, you're doomed. But so is our entire family. I'll handle the doctors. Let's tell Her Majesty. She must know about this.
No wonder there's no news. Seems Gao Zhan's determined to keep us away from B.
What should we do? I found the woman as you wanted. But we must bring B back to the palace. She must have her child here.
She's easier to lose than to bring back. I didn't expect Gao Zhan's mind to change about this child. Tell His Majesty that I am worried. They are short-staffed over there. I just want to help. So he must send doctors to check B's pulse every day. You understand?
I do. His Majesty's intelligent. He will choose one of the 3 doctors who examined B. That's a good plan. And if the doctor was ordered by His Majesty, Prince Changguang won't be able to object.
When the child's 5 months, it's the dragon boats. That day, all ladies will enter the palace. I'll get B to stay here in Renshaw Hall.
Good idea. We can say she's ill, that she will miscarry if she moves about.
And if that doesn't work, we can send her back home. Anyway, this is an old North Qi custom. Shen Wuju will know what to do. Go. Tell the doctor. B must rest in Her Highness's residence. If there's any news, I'll let the doctor tell her all about it.
Yes.
Wow!
Madam He, you're here.
Hi, Madam Jiang. Her Excellency hasn't been hungry lately, so I came to talk to you. I thought you could make some nice dishes for her.
Of course. I'll have some nice dishes prepared this evening. I will send some each day, a different one each time.
Thank you very much. What's this?
Hey, don't. Prince Changguang is sending this to Her Highness. If you want to see, I'll show you.
You think I'd tamper with it? I have things to do. Wow! Japanese eel? So expensive!
Shh. It isn't eel. It's snake.
Snake?
Madam He, I know you're clever. Please don't tell anybody. She said she loves snake. And we have to make it for her so often. But now that it's winter, all of the snakes are asleep. Where are we supposed to find snake? So I swapped it for Japanese eel. And she can't even tell. She wants it most days, and she enjoys it. But it's hard on us. We go there 3 times a day. It's so tiring.
It's fine. I will say nothing. But I think you quite enjoy buttering her up.
That's not true. The steward over there at her residence is a real bootlicker. Miss Shen feels ill, and she loves hawthorn berries. He goes everywhere to find them, even in the winter.
Hawthorn? That's so odd. The more I think about it, the more I think something's up.
So she's eating hawthorn berries. What's up with that? Pregnant girls love sour food.
Yes, but she's eating them with eel. Madam, you know why I love food? Because my parents were chefs in Prince Gong's house. Eaten together, they will cause a miscarriage. That's why my mother never used to serve them.
You think that bee might be?
I've asked secretly. Bee is quite healthy and resting comfortably. She has no pain, despite all the berries and eel. That's so strange.
There are trained wet nurses in the residence. If you're sure about these berries, then why haven't they brought it up?
But they don't know it's Japanese eel. They think that it is snake. I mean, those two ingredients are alike.
Keep it to yourself. I will ask the doctor, then we talk. It seems you're right. I checked Bee's chart, and she is fine. There's no problem.
Like I told you.
Who thought your contribution would be more than eating?
I did. I promised Sister I'd be kitchen official.
Don't get cocky. Let's think how we can verify this first.
We tell Sister.
No, this is too important. We have suspicions, but they can't expose Bee. Your sister is extremely bothered about all this. Smiling outwardly, but I'm sure she feels awful. When we find evidence, we tell her. There's no point in telling her now.
Got it! Okay, you just leave this to me. I know how to bring out her true colors. This is for the spring. As you aren't in the palace, Her Excellency instructed me to bring it here.
Silk satin? Did Prince Changguang send this?
Yes. You're so clever. You could see it at once. This satin is exclusively for concubines.
Get her tea. I'll try it.
Let me straighten it for you.
It's not bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a problem with the collar. Oh, I've got tea on my hand. Hold still.
Oh, that's enough. Just get away.
I'm sorry.
Here, take it.
It's all true. I saw it. With my own eyes. It was... I knew something was amiss. Gecko Cinnabar was on the call of the robe. I put it there myself. We got results straight away. Sister, Prince Changguang is innocent. He and Bee didn't... nothing happened.
That means you have my chastity. It belongs to you.
Who knows? If you had other...
If you haven't, I haven't. I've never been this happy.
So, what should we do then?
We must plan carefully. There's no heir now. I'm sure Empress Lo wants a prince she can manipulate. So, though she knows about Bee, she's still blown it up. Empress Lo will gather some pregnant women. She'll pretend that it's Bee's child.
How could she? That would be a serious crime.
She's used to bloody hands. She just doesn't care about it. She thinks she's smart, but she didn't count on Danyang finding out. Jen, we'll make use of this chance to get even.
You want to make Bee talk? Her Majesty will deny it. She handed me the love pearl when we were alone. No one saw.
We'll make good use of it. We can weaken her, lessening her power. Jen, don't worry, I'm here. And now I'll help you get revenge. Bee, how are you?
I'm unhappy. I receive your gifts, but it's really you that I'm missing. So, I'm down. I haven't been eating very much. But I didn't expect you'd come and visit. I'm so happy. Beyond delight.
You're not eating? In other words, the doctor is failing.
It's not a big deal.
Don't say that. Her Majesty said your unborn child might be her grandson one day. You must be careful. I hired this doctor. She is a midwife. She will get you eating again.
Wow. I suppose wonders will never cease. Madame Lu, you actually came to deliver the spring clothing. You are radiant, and your eyes shine. So where has your recent aura of bad luck gone? Could it be...
Fine, you guessed it.
Don't worry. Other people do not have the same powers of observation as I do. Be honest with me. What's the good news? Seems things are looking up. No wonder you are happier. Remember, you must face things calmly. Don't be a loser. Hey, why are they all made of linen? See? They put you in charge of buying, and you're so tight. We cannot wear satin clothes?
You've no idea. Since early last year, we haven't managed to get enough satin. We have enough for His Highness and concubines. So we're making do with linen for the spring clothing.
So it's like that. Hey, you're good at business. Yeah? So where's your foresight? You can cultivate silkworms. Maybe we'll come up with something in time for next spring.
Silkworms?
Sister, what are you doing?
Well now, I'm cultivating silkworms. I'm learning to make their habitat.
This won't do. It'll be a few months before they start spinning silk. These frames are far too dense, and the leaves are too bitter. I don't think these worms will spin silk.
You know this stuff?
What do you have to say?
Highness, Her Majesty made me. It's not my fault.
She made you. I understand why you faked it. But what about the blood that night? You had many chances to tell me the truth, but why didn't you? And don't try to tell me she threatened your whole family. You know, you did save my life. If you'd asked for help, of course I'd have helped.
Highness, it was just a mistake. Girls care about their reputation. And I love you deeply. But you didn't even look at me. And I was obsessed. That is why I did this.
You know you lied to His Majesty. And are you even sorry?
I took a chance to remain at your side. Just let me do that. Or I'm glad to die.
Really?
Really? Highness, I know I'm wrong. I only did it because she said she made me. Look, if you keep me in your house, I'll expose what she did. Let me stay with you. I don't mind being a maid.
You think you're in a position to negotiate with me right now? I know you're with the Empress. Why do you think I protected you? I was grateful that you'd saved my life. But your performance today has destroyed the last favorable opinion I had of you. Listen close. It's not hate. I despise you.
Highness, you can't say that. It's because I love you that...
Love me? Does loving me give you the right to do evil things? Or give you the right to lie? You've hurt me and the woman I love!
Long life and great fortune to your majesty!
Get up.
Yes, Majesty!
I have some business.
Go ahead.
I have a complaint to make.
A complaint? Well, what's it about?
It is against 8th rank official Shen Bi. Someone made her tell the lie that she was having my child.
But where's your evidence?
Shen Bi's here, waiting just outside.
Come!
Majesty, I admit guilt. I became obsessed and set up the prince. But somebody insisted that I do it. Please spare me.
Highness, I have here statements, 8 midwives, from the harem and from Her Highness. They can prove that Shen Bi is actually still a virgin. In which case, she can't be pregnant.
She was right. How could she?
Your Majesty, someone threatened the lives of her family. She was forced to do this. Who'd have such audacity?
Madame Lo, she made me do it. I have all our letters here as evidence. Please have a look.
Infu, get the letters.
Yes.
Madame Lo. Was it just Madame Lo?
Highness.
Get Lo Qingqiang here.
Summon Lo Qingqiang at once!
With more mulberry leaves, we could have had more worms.
But they don't just eat mulberry leaves. They can eat oak leaves too. But their silk won't be quite as white, and it will be thin as human hair.
As long as we have silk, there are many oak trees. Where do we get worms? I want some.
Hey, madam, go check Taiji Hall. Miss B's been accused. His Majesty arrested Madame Lo.
The day's come.
Highness, I'm an official. I just wouldn't dare. I did all this to serve Her Majesty. That's the reason.
I don't know.
How could Her Majesty plot against the prince?
Infu.
Quiet! Just be quiet! Quiet at court!
Her Majesty's message! Greetings, Your Majesty.
Get up.
Majesty. Her Majesty says she wants me to inform you that Lo Qingqiang acted alone in her planning to fool the prince. Terrible crime. Her Majesty is ashamed this was in her family. Your Majesty, be impartial. Do what you feel's right.
Aunt, how could you do this to me? I gave you everything. It was all Her Majesty!
Silence! You're so guilty. How dare you say these things? You just deserve death!
Please, I beg you. Remember, I'm from the Lo family. I beg you!
Wang, you know law and what she has done. So what do you think?
Crimes like this, against the crown, execute her.
Take her out? Yes, kill her!
Aunt, why are you so cruel? Highness! Highness! Highness!
The sentence has been passed.
Highness!
Never speak about it.
Yes.
Jen, it's such a good day. Now we can stop pretending. Hey, so why the long face?
I hate Madame Lo, but... oh, I don't know.
Now, Jen, come, sit. Now listen. Lo Qingqiang deserved to die. Okay, listen well. Loving your foe is hurting yourself. Right. Cheer up. And His Majesty says, once Minister Lu's letter comes, he will finally grant us marriage. Another year, you'll be able to marry into my household.
Why does that sound so unreal?
It is easier said than done. I made the Empress give her up to protect herself. So she must hate me. My brother is glad that she's safe. Now he'll keep a close eye on her, but she knows that I won't let her off. So she'll wait until she finds a chance to strike. She is like a cornered cobra. So listen to me, Jen, please be careful. Watch her movements well.
So, how is Bee feeling?
I've spared her and assigned her to penal servitude.
Your Majesty, it was so sad. She died with her body in pieces.
Misfortunate.
Highness, when I was coming over here, I heard Consort Xiao's decree being read. Noble ladies don't have to pay respect to you from now on. No one is allowed to disturb your meditation.
Gao Zhan, Xiao Huanyun, I will not forget this.
Hold it. No entry. Her Majesty's meditating.
His Excellency sent me to bring Buddhist scriptures. Greetings, Your Majesty.
That was fast. So your injury's healed. If I tell that you did it deliberately, to swap the ledgers of the accounts division, I'm afraid you'll have many more injuries.
Majesty, how did you find out?
Qingqiang is dead and Bee is gone. So no one could know? Don't forget, she too is aware.
Your Majesty, what can I do to please you?
You're one of Madame Lu's girls. What can I do to you? If you promise to do this thing, you do it. And then I'll let you off the hook.
Linglong.
Madam.
What's up?
Oh, I'm feeling unwell. I went to the doctor for medicine. I must take it.
It must be your injury. Be careful.
Thanks, madam, I will.
You get back. I'll tell the kitchen to cook you good food each day. In time, your injury will heal. You take care.
Yes. Madam, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Here's the gold and silver ingots for Consort Xiao to hand out. Where do they go?
You'll place them in Consort Xiao's repository.
Madam, they are ready now.
All of you leave.
Madam, must we? Yes.
You mean she's ill?
The doctor examined her. She's actually ill. I saw it. She was delirious, her jaws locked. She couldn't even eat.
Maybe heaven's punishment for what she's done. No. I'm sure it's a trick. She wants to get some sympathy, so she'll be released.
Why shouldn't I fire you? You couldn't treat a cold. Highness, sorry for saying, but I believe Her Majesty's been poisoned with strychnine. What kind of poison? No color or smell. At first you'd feel lethargic, then more like a cold. But later, you would have convulsions and die crazy. But who would dare to poison my mother? Go. Search. You will bring the culprit before me.
Yes!
Linglong? Linglong? Let me rest in here. They're searching apparel. Everything's such a mess.
Relax. They won't find anything.
No, of course they won't. Linglong? Sister informed me that their target's Prince Changguang. She said the Empress gave her poison. They want to set him up by using the poison. But we're being really careful. They won't be able to find a trace of strychnine. Oh, Linglong, I'm tired. I'm gonna rest.
Highness? Highness, it's too much.
I deserve death. Please punish me.
Jen treats you well. Where is your willpower? You chose betrayal?
At first, it was jealousy. But then, I was controlled by Madame Lo and B. I couldn't get myself out. I'm so sorry. But I had no other way out.
Okay then. Why come to me? Why confess to me?
After I did what I did, I was ashamed to face Her Excellency, and I felt the matter was getting out of hand. even you're implicated. It seems it's getting out of hand.
You mean Empress Lo wants more than my pain?
She told me that. She wants to frame Consort Xiao. She asked me to hide some items in Consort Xiao's possession. Once they were discovered, she couldn't defend herself.
But what items?
A jade seal, the Empress's treasure, and talismans. I know she wants to frame Consort Xiao for sorcery, and she even made an illegal Empress's seal to satisfy her dream.
2 birds with 1 stone. If she found that love pearl, she'll be able to frame me. Even if it isn't found, these items found in Hongguang Hall will still ruin Consort Xiao.
I deserve death. You must punish me severely. Just do not tell Her Excellency.
It's quite well made.
Ling Long said she wanted to keep it at the bottom of the chest. It'd be some time before you saw, so you wouldn't discover it.
If I could curse her, I'd be very happy. But your brother worries, as she's now in this condition. If I tell Yan she's faking, I don't think he'll believe me.
You don't have to. I've had a look. One of her spies, first-rank made in justice. In another hour, she'll be here. And then...
Stop here!
Greetings, Excellency.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but it's from His Majesty. Enter. But remember this. If you damage anything in there, you'll be in trouble. Yes.
Madam, I heard she has a private repository. Where's that?
What is it? Stop it! Do not touch it. Get back.
Greetings, Consort Xiao.
Madam, I meant no offense. This is His Majesty's order. I have no choice.
You...
See this? Look what I found.
The Empress's seal. Consort Xiao, I don't... You can't have this. That's a crime.
Yes, this is an Empress seal. But I didn't have it made. Take a look. This belonged to Empress Yu. Before she died, she handed it to me. All these years, it's been in the repository. Everyone in the palace knows Empress Yu raised me in Hongguang Hall. Why? Do any of you dare doubt it?
No, madam. I was wrong. Please forgive me.
Long live Consort Xiao! Long life and good fortune!
But she is really ill.
Yan, I know you can't come to terms with it yet.
I knew something was up. But I didn't listen. I didn't want to choose between mother and brother. But I didn't think she'd use strychnine. John, I won't be soft-hearted. I'm going to Renshaw Hall now.
Highness, calm down. You know Her Majesty. She has a backup. Think. The Lows still have influence. Jen, tell him your plan.
Highness, Her Majesty is unwell. Treatment failed, so we counteract the bad luck.
Bad luck?
What's more joyous? Ascension? Appointing a crown prince? Which do you think is best?
Go on.
An empress. Consort Xiao's had the Phoenix seal for years. In Hengguan Hall, the seal shone brightly when she held it. The maids and officials saw a phoenix. Don't you think that it's a good omen?
Bright light. A phoenix. You arranged that, right?
Yes.
Great. John, astronomers will announce the Empress star shines bright and complements the star of the Emperor.
It's best if we publicize it. We say to everybody, Her Majesty's star is dim because there's no Empress.
Huanyun, I know. I haven't made you Empress for many reasons. You've suffered grievances.
We are husband and wife. Whether I'm consort or empress, it's only a title. Trust me, I don't mind at all.
His Majesty now decrees that his consort Xiao Huanyun is highly moral, gentle, and kind. According to our law, she is Empress, Mother of the People, and Northern Qi. That is all.
Huanyun, from now on, you and I will build Northern Qi.
Long live your Majesty! Long life and good fortune! Long live your Majesty! Long life and good fortune!
You're awake. Sleep well?
John, what's wrong with me?
You fell ill and almost died. His Majesty made Consort Xiao Empress for good luck. I didn't think it would wake you right up, the coronation.
What? You...
Doctor, go on.
John, don't do this.
Majesty, you've recovered from an illness, but your throat's sore. Therefore, you can't speak. Do not fear. You'll go to the hot spring palace. You'll recuperate there.
Mother, sorry. This has to happen. Take Her Majesty now.
Yes!
So I hear you spared her life.
In the end, I couldn't do it. His Majesty was sad. I didn't want to see him.
She's still alive, but you told the doctor to seal her meridian points. So she can't speak or move. And sent to such a remote place. To a proud woman like that, this punishment is much worse than any death. Hey, why did Linglong suddenly leave? Danyang said she misses her mom.
You're smart. You see it all. When Justice searched the palace, they found she'd hidden a love token from a man. Her Majesty wanted to protect her, for your sake. But Linglong felt ashamed and left the palace.
No wonder she left. Well, when the current war is finished with, I'll go and visit her.
She did commit atrocities, but...
Yan, you are soft, which means you're kind. But she was using your loyalty against you. You don't have to feel guilty.
Huan Yun, I just have you now.
Wrong. We have our child.
Say again?
On the day you made me Empress, the doctor checked.
Amazing. Wonderful. What a happy day.
Wow, the silkworms are getting together in couples.
Chen, you happy?
I've never been so happy.
That's good. And I will cherish you. Minister Lu might have agreed to be your father, but the day we get married, I'll invite your nanny and your sister too. You will not get married alone. Chen, let's get our decree right now.
Come on, come on!
Majesty.
John!
Majesty, we came to...
Just in time. News from the military in Guangxi. It's the borders. Wei has risen an army to seize towns of Guangxi.
We're losing men in Guangxi. It's so bad. The palace will send troops.
Are you thinking of going?
Yes.
Can we get engaged first?
No time. We leave in 3 days.
Let them send the soldiers. I don't want...
Jen, I know that you don't care about this. You're just worried.
I am. I want to see you off from the gates. I want to tell others openly that I love you. I can't...
Jen, that's the reason that we didn't get engaged at once. I couldn't die out there. And if I died, you'd be burdened.
Don't talk like that. Who do you think I am?
Jen, listen now. This is not because I don't love you. After every war, countless women get widowed and stay alone. You're from Han. But in Shanbei, you can't remarry.
You're the only one I'd marry.
I know. I know. Don't cry. When I leave, you'll have lots to do. Looking after our house, helping Huan Yun with the harem.
Take care of yourself.
So, you take care.
John, I await your return.
Don't worry. I will be back soon. Take care of Jen. Your Highness, see you soon.
Let's go! We shall win! 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 We're off!
Don't cry. He'll return safely.
Madam, letter. Madam, this is our brand new brocade.
Ours? So we made these?
Some time ago I tried cultivating silkworms. When we had some, we got apparel to weave some new brocade with the wild silk. I brought these in to show you. You can evaluate them. If you think they're good, then we can use them in the harem, and they will save us some money.
This isn't quite as white or soft as mulberry, but it's still gorgeous silk. Although it's not bright enough for ceremonies. It's perfect for every day.
Listen, this brocade was made by our apparel division? I would like to have a look.
Yes.
North Chi silkworms don't produce much. So, silk's scarce. We had to import it. Now that we have wild silk, we have no more worries. What if this silk was promoted in all parts of the land?
I didn't think that. That's wonderful, and it's a business.
Lu Zhen, I will now appoint you in charge of promoting silk across the country. You can set all regulations for me.
Sure, I'll put everything in. I'll make this successful for your majesty.
Wild silk is not right. Something else. Right. This kind of brocade is Lu's brocade.
Thank you, Majesty.
You think it's a boy or a girl?
It's not developed yet. I have no idea. Whichever one, I'll love them. It doesn't matter.
Of course not. I prefer a girl. Because of you. Your beauty.
Aren't you worried? A boy will affect John's ascension.
We owe John far too much. I'd love to have a son. But in this situation, a girl is better. First, we'll have our own child, and then there will not be a succession issue.
But John has said he doesn't want to ascend.
You're different since becoming Empress. Before, you wanted me to pass the throne to John. So I dread to think of how many times you planned to get me off the throne. I'm only joking. Things are different. My health is better these last 2 years. But I'm afraid, in case I get worse.
Don't say it.
I know you don't like it. But if we do have a son, John will keep his distance from us. With our son on the throne, will you and he be safe even then? Chen and Wei will come. I've thought it over. It's for your sake. John must ascend. Only he can ensure peace. Lasting. Northern Qi will have decades of peace. And he is my brother. So if I die, he will ensure that you are both safe. Forever.
I see.
Don't worry. I'm just being safe. I mean, we can still make plans for our little baby.